smoke ahead!
Think it's Foom?
More likely it's people.
Great. Maybe they'll know where he is.
Or they'll attack us on sight. I could probably infiltrate the camp, look for weak links, make an example of the right person, bleed them out in front of their crew. The shock of it will cause confusion or maybe even surrender, and we carve through the rest.
Loving the murdering spirit, just keep in mind not everybody out there is hostile. It could just be a settlement.
That's a dangerous assumption, especially now when everything hinges on us pulling this off.
Right. And we're definitely gonna hand Raker his ass and get Nikki back. But then, afterward, we're also gonna have to find a way to get back to normal.
This is my normal, Peter. Trust me. Right now you need me in murder mode.
Just save some of it for the real bad guys. Maybe dial it back to a high 7 for now.
Maybe a low 9. Come on.
Pelmafin Sardut.
Boom! It's boom!
Yes!
Or
Going, keep
just
going.
let you fucking rock! Fast! Yeah, Ominous is right!
Sotraju Tukluk.
Groot says to put on your sliding pants. Looks like the only way down.
Here goes!
I don't like this!
Exhilarating!
Oh, man! Kind of amazing! Also really terrifying. Hello? We're looking for Fin Fang Foom. You seen him? Big wings, nasty teeth.
Purple shorts?
What do you mean, purple shorts?
What, I heard he wears purple shorts.
Ancient legends do tell of such a thing.
See?
That's gonna hit us!
There ain't no way through!
Follow me!
Into a wall!
Trust me! Oh, yeah. I like this one.
Let's see those things in action.
I'm on it.
Good thing that rock tried to murder us, or we'd have never got Quill's sweet new power. Maybe we should almost kill you more often.
That's not how it works.
Melt that one, too. And that one.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, my friends.
We just almost got crushed by a giant meteor.
Indeed. Almost.
He's got you there. How did you know your guns would work back there?
They've saved us 3 times already.
I mean, how did you know they'd melt that ice wall?
Oh,
So we could have just as easily died horribly.
Yep.
I am so jealous right now, Quill.
You should be.
I swear, Quill, we get all the fun toys.
What? What about that weird gun you have that turns people inside out?
Oh yeah, the zipper. Man, I gotta fix that thing. What is that?
Come on, Rocket. We got past your fear of water.
That ain't water. At least it ain't quite as cold in this cave.
You're the one with fur. Groot's practically naked.
Groot don't get cold, but he's a big baby in the heat. Hey, we're all flannel. What the flark?
It might be his name. Maybe he's trying to communicate.
Please don't.
Star-Lord! See? Star-Lord! Is it just me, or did he sound a little irritated?
No, there was definitely hatred in that voice.
Ha! Always the charmer, Quill.
Keep your eyes peeled. Smell an ambush.
Your senses must be finely tuned. I smell nothing. But we are clearly still being stalked by the snow beasts.
They ain't exactly subtle. Wendigo!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
With all these exceptional beasts, it is a wonder Lady Hellbent does not move from home.
A little cold for Lady Skullsuit.
Drax seems to be doing okay.
The Catathians have adapted to survive long and harsh winters.
And blistering, brutal summers.
No, our summers are quite mild and pleasant. I imagined Foom would sense our arrival and rush to face us. I am disappointed.
Maybe he's hiding from us.
Unlikely.
We did kick the crap out of that ugly Dweller thing.
And spanked both blood brothers.
Yeah. You know, we're developing quite the reputation. Maybe Foom's heard. Check out these pointy trees.
Don't check them out too closely.
Groot says watch out for those plants with all the holes on top.
It burns!
Groot says they've got corrosive spores. Maybe don't get too close.
Burn, baby, burn!
Nice! I ain't ever gonna get tired of that. Those things grow in a frozen hellscape. I think they're made of sturdier stuff than that. Yeah. You think Golden Boy is getting tortured right now?
More likely Warlock is torturing Raker.
Golden One is formidable.
I think she meant with his mouth, Drax.
That is not an effective means of torture.
Mackless floor is beautiful.
Groot says those plants deserve it.
Keep it up.
Another plant falls to Captain Heatglob.
Nope, still not tired of it.
Nice shot, Peter. Okay, you're just killing weeds at this point.
Nope, still not tired of it.
Maybe try something else.
Look, Quill, it's your new best bud.
I'd say communication has failed.
Another, up there.
Why can't we ever just meet a nice local?
We do tend to attract a certain sort.
And ready! one is primed for punishment!
Let's make him feel it!
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions!
Their hide shall make an excellent coat! Brace yourself!
Wendick, go home! Get it?
Clever wordplay, Peter Quill! Ah! A good fight warms the blood!
Or you can try a sweater!
They're fast for something so big!
You can't borrow my jet boots!
No wonder they're grumpy, living on this hunk of ice.
Are you kidding? This is me before coffee!
Next time, you're on your own.
Oh, thanks, buddy!
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions!
Well, I hope they like dying in them.
This has got my name on it!
They remind me of the abominable snowman!
Feel free to take them back to your planet.
Set it
They
free!
ain't that smart if they're fighting us.
Wendick, go home! Get it?
I don't think they're listening! Get back in there, Tiger!
Ah! A good fight warms the blood!
Added bonus of having these bombs.
Guys, huddle up!
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us!
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread.
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax! Unbelievably, insanely magnificent!
Right?
Like a florkin' supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter Quill!
Field vis ready.
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions!
Next time we hunt monsters on a tropical paradise!
Incoming attack!
They remind me of the abominable snowman!
Feel free to take them back to your planet. They ain't that smart if they're fighting us.
Wendick, go home! Get it?
Clever wordplay, Peter Quill!
Find another snack, buddy.
Or perhaps you would prefer the whole meal! A good fight warms the blood!
Still don't know how you do this shirtless! Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions!
Well, I hope they like dying in them. Don't expect them to say much more than Wendigo.
Okay, I'm done playing with the snow monkeys.
Wendigo.
Is that really what we're calling them?
Hey, they're the ones who keep yelling Wendigo. See?
Sounds like we haven't seen the last of them.
These snow beasts have whet my appetite. I am eager to slay the great Fin Fang Foom.
Capture Drax. We're going to capture him.
That is what I said.
You said slay.
I meant capture.
Maybe Hellbender will want to add some of those Wendigo to her army.
Assuming they don't hold a grudge.
Hey, they started it.
So much for not holding a grudge!
Flark off! Hey, run, Quill!
Whoa!
What do you think, Quill? They still just trying to communicate!
Heads up!
Did they just herd us into their zoo?
Looks more like the dinner plate!
Well, let's make sure we don't end up on the menu.
This is a bad tactical position!
Is there a good one when it comes to these things?
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area.
Yeah, you'd think we just turned on a thumper.
It's a breathing room, Groot!
You can admire him later. Walk up!
Yes! Bring me more!
Drax is on a murder raid, and I ain't complaining.
You got this one! Remind me not to mess with her!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Time to shred him!
Ain't nothing worth doing ain't worth doing well, I say!
This squishy foe has been thoroughly squished.
String him up, Groot! I can't believe those snow monkeys got the jump on us!
Wendigo!
I shall break their bones!
This is a bad tactical position!
We were kind of in a hurry!
Death was a mercy for that thing!
Their appearance is grotesque!
Quill, watch it!
Throw that, Drax!
Not really sightseeing right now! What's next, Peter? Can we kill any faster? It's fucking cold!
Tell that to them!
Rocket! Do your thing! My butt still hurts from that slide!
That ain't the pain in the ass I'm worried about right now!
Sick 'em, Drax!
Yeah, I think they hold a bit of a grudge.
I can't believe those snow monkeys got the jump on us!
Wendigo!
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area.
Let's hope it doesn't end the same as that one!
Gamora! Put him through! Blitz him, Rocket!
I hope we squash some of these flarkers when we crash!
Maybe that's why they hate us!
next, Peter Quill?
My butt still hurts from that slide!
Are you sure you have not been bitten on the buttock? Like even she's got her limits!
Time for the big guns!
You guys get a load of that wreck?
Let's try that
Perhaps
again.
these creatures were once spacefaring!
Better off dead!
Ain't nothing worth doing ain't worth doing well, I say!
Yes! Bring me more!
Drax is on a murder raid, and I ain't complaining. Stop!
Can we kill any faster? It's fucking cold!
Understood! I shall kill with haste!
Danger close, Rocket! My butt still hurts from that slide!
Are you sure you have not been bitten on the buttock?
Past time someone got stabbed! Look out!
One last gross flaily thing!
You can admire him later. Squawk
My
out!
limits are being tested!
Hey, Quill! I think the big guy's seen stars!
My great strength goes underutilized!
going down!
Thank you, Peter Quill!
Go get him, Tiger!
buddy!
What's next, Peter? Hey, it's that jackmark who was hucking rocks at us.
Let us return the favor!
It's like the whole planet came out to play!
This is my kind of game!
Yeah, I think they hold a bit of a grudge.
I can't believe those snow monkeys got the jump on us!
Let me go! You can admire...
Guys, huddle up!
He says we're totally outmatched. We need to retreat. And as much as I don't want to admit it, Groot's got a point. The odds are totally against us here, Quill.
I don't care about the odds. I laugh in the face of gods. We're here, and we're ready to fight. So let's get back out there and light up the night with those creeps. Who's with me?
Wise words, Peter
Nice
Quill!
one, Peter!
Oh, yeah!
Got my name on it!
Yeah, I think they hold a bit of a grudge.
Oh, you Drax! Hold up,
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area!
I think you mean the quarantine zone.
You can admire him later. Walk up!
It's always moving towards you. Chop him up!
About time!
We don't care about the odds. We laugh in the face of gods. We don't back down. We stand around and stay true. My butt still hurts from that slide.
Are you sure you have not been
now.
Or seek revenge.
Think that wreck is the camp we saw?
Nah, this thing has been here for ages. Look, the smoke's coming from the other side of it.
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
Oh, please. It's probably the least dangerous thing on this planet. It's just a big hunk of scrap.
All right, Groot, give me a boost.
I am Groot.
About yay high.
Yay is not a unit of measurement.
Groot knows what he means.
What do you see, Peter?
Rocket's right. The smoke's coming from the other side, but we gotta clear the way.
We can deal with that once all of us are up there.
All right, heads up. I'm gonna drop something down for you guys. Look out below!
Ha! That'll work!
You think those creatures were using this ship for shelter?
Screw them! They're dead. I'm fine, just itchy. It's this Dastan ice planet.
Here, give me a hand.
We should be ready. We don't know the source of that smoke. Could be more hostiles.
Maybe it's just a nice warm fire and some Sikaran spirits.
Ooh, maybe it's a barbecue.
What's barbecue?
What? You guys have never had barbecue? Charbroiled burgers, grilled steaks, baby back ribs?
Why would you consume the ribs of an infant?
Told you Terrans were barbaric.
No, it's not. Trust me. You guys have got to try it.
Yeah, I'll pass on the eating babies thing too.
Whatever it is, it smells...
Bodies. It smells of bodies.
Jeez. Was all this Foom?
Undoubtedly.
Up ahead. Looks like there's a survivor.
Who goes there?
No head. She has no head.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only survivor?
Clearly not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for Foom.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure. Digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's obelisk sticking out of the Caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of Foom.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. I've still got some things to pack up.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no paychecks. Speaking of, aren't you the Mad Titan's daughter?
What of it?
Relax, I'm not looking for trouble. There was a time I'd have taken you in for the bounty.
There was a time I'd have killed you for trying.
Yeah, seems we've both got bigger problems right now.
Seems like.
You gonna be okay?
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to Contraxia and lick my wounds.
Ooh, hey, you may not want to do that. Contraxia isn't exactly safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with us.
I've been embarrassed enough today without taking help from a stranger. I can look after myself.
Well, if you hear people talking about a promise with a matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, we're lucky we dragged our heels. If we'd been here, we would have been torched like the rest of these sets.
Perhaps had we arrived sooner, we would have been able to save them.
Are you kidding? Look at this place. They clearly got caught with their pants down. It was over before it started. Finders keepers. Any of you corpses mind if I help myself to your stuff? No? Well, thank you.
Any advice on taking down Foom?
Yeah, don't try.
That bad?
My men barely scratched his armor.
Great. He has armor.
You better have some serious firepower if you're gonna take on the king of the ice planet.
May as well put it to good use, right?
They ain't using it. Here's hoping we do better against Foom than this lot.
Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I have appropriated it for our own use, to herald our bravery this day. It shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
And it shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time. All right, people. Let's catch us a dragon.
Yes, we grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally. In the case of this place.
Whoa! Take heed! The ice is amplifying our velocity!
This is how I die! Have you lost your forking mind?
All right, people. Let's catch us a dragon.
Yes, we grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally. In the case of this place.
Whoa! Take heed! The ice is amplifying our velocity!
This is how I die! Have you lost your forking mind?
Come on! If you forget it's incredibly dangerous, it's actually kind of fun!
Indeed! Let us meet our death bemused!
Well, that takes care of the getting down part.
I don't even want to think about how we're gonna get back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Nonsense. We shall be victorious and our conquest will fill us with the vigor of 10.
Good.
Back on Earth, people would use dog sleds. A whole line of huskies pulling a sled across the ice.
Don't expect me to be the dog.
I was actually thinking of the Wendigo, and Foom is the sled.
That's the craziest idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. I love it. that camp didn't have nothing useful, like a can of anti-foam spray.
Perhaps a copy of Fighting Fin Fang Foom, Volume 3, Dragon Slaying Techniques and Strategies.
Somebody actually wrote that?
No! I invented an imaginary book with an exceptionally verbose title in order to create levity.
Excellent levity, Drax.
Thank you. You...
Ooh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
You know, it's days like these I'm glad I installed seat warmers in the Milano.
Up ahead, there's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Foom! Come and face your death!
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle!
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
Your quill. Go!
Fin Fang Foom, it's nap time!
Rocket, it's your turn!
Did he just say my real name?
Rocket!
Fin Fang Foom! We're gonna decomboggle your flunking scut spigots! You hear me?
He hears you!
You scaly, overgrown Gordlesplode! You fessed lump of Satarkian shrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah! It actually does!
Now, we disrobe!
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Groot's worried about the ice.
If it'll hold Foom, it'll hold us.
Maklu 4 is said to have a frozen core.
Just through here. Be ready for anything.
That is technically impossible.
Any last Foom stories, Drax?
They say the great beast has one weakness.
You're telling us now.
It is said that Fin Fang Foom is helpless before the friendship of 5 brave warriors.
Aw, he's talking about us.
Certainly not. It is a band of Sakaran hunters.
Oh.
Ha! Of course it is us of whom I speak!
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out. See? Bane of Ice isn't such a bad nickname!
Baby! How you like us now?
His opinion does not appear to have improved.
Nice work, Peter!
Not so hot now, are you, Boo? Or I guess, not so cold!
Bring it, you overgrown lizard!
Looks like he just did! That was too close!
Good thinking! Muscles! Give Groot a hand! He thinks you two can refund that rock right into Boom's face!
Now's our chance to do some real damage!
Lock and load, Rocket! Slash him! Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
Who wouldn't want a giant pet dragon?
Suppose we had sold Boom as I originally suggested.
Don't rub it in!
His rage rains down! Take heed! The beast attacks! Ah! His own might will be his undoing!
Rocket! Nuke!
Just don't get your branches burned!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Well, leave it and shoot it!
What's next, Peter? It's heating up!
Well, unleash the
Eyes on the sky! Don't fall underfoot! Look! He's stuck!
It's barely a scratch!
Been too long since I blew something up! Oh, Clark! Hold on to your tail!
Rocket! Feel free to give up, Boom!
You'll love Lady Hellbender! Promise!
He's belching fire!
You two get ready! We'll keep him distracted!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
It is a truly momentous battle! We are ready, Peter Quill!
Now's our chance to do some real damage! Watch out for his... well, everything!
Beast grows frantic! Our victory is at hand!
Crash! Destroy! Bust out the Starbound!
Suppose we had sold Boom as I originally suggested.
No quarantine zone, no fine, no church!
Punch him up!
Destroy!
He'd have gotten along with that giant squid if we hadn't cut it in half!
He means to crush us!
Feel free to give up, Boom!
You'll love Lady Hellbender! Promise! He's coming down hard!
Now is our turn to strike!
Incoming fire! Literally!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying for you!
I'm ready! Find me an opening! Don't fall underfoot!
Let's go get your brains burned!
Guy.
What is next, Peter Quill?
Don't get burned! Watch the tail! We definitely got his attention!
And he's got ours!
Suppose we had some food as I originally suggested.
Don't rub it in! The ice isn't cracking, you big baby!
Peter Quill, cover our attack!
Yes! Good work, everyone!
Are we even making a dent?
Flash was not dead.
We seem to be making it better! That's progress!
Just don't get your branches burned!
Groot, you're up! Guys, huddle up!
What a bunch of losers! Me and Groot, we win this in our sleep!
Thanos used to time me in fights like this just to make it interesting.
They are no match for these blades, Peter Quill.
All right, listen. This isn't our first rodeo, guys. Problem is, if we play it cocky, one little mistake is gonna bring us down. So let's get back out there, give this fight complete dedication, and make them scream. Who's with me?
We are!
Great!
Carve him a new one! Round him up, Groot! Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
The beast grows desperate.
Yeah, and pissed!
And he's about to get sloppy!
Suppose we had some food as I originally suggested.
Don't rub it in!
Let loose, Rocket!
Just don't get your branches burned!
Well, everything!
So much for going quietly!
We definitely got his attention! Let's knock him out cold!
Doesn't look like he's gonna make it easy on us!
Beast is most dangerous when at its most desperate. We must not fail. I am trying to destroy. We are ready.
Now, Peter! Give it all you've got!
Just like fire with fire!
Let him loose!
Yes! We stand triumphant. Foom has fallen.
Oh, hold on! Wait, no! No! Lady Hellbender! Baxter! Guys! Wait, guys, no! Lady Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath, floorboard.
Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. Promised.
This is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you. Robbed you. Killed your baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarandara! Ah!
This isn't you.
Fate has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom.
The final harvest begins. Dead worlds screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see...
Enough. I will gather my forces.
All right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
We found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock. We'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tools.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on the Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier!
The Grand Humidity!
No, not like that.
What is it?
Your angle of attack was off. You have to go at it from the inside out, especially since Raker's body armor has inward folds.
Tactically sound observation.
I noticed it made a big difference when I had to assassinate a congregation of Badoon dignitaries.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you're able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. You're overwatering, Sir Groot.
Yeah, leave him alone. I tinker when I'm stressed, Groot waters, Gamora meditates, etc.
When I'm stressed, I concentrate real hard, and sometimes I can see the birth of the universe. First, there's only one reality, and then, bam.
That's kind of cool.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but...
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see. I hope you ain't just browsing. Hey, Starscut. I hope you appreciate me more after all that.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu-4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ul'Tath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ul'Tath. The pilgrimage to Maklu-4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu-4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Kamaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu-4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu-4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ul'Tath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Hey, Bug Lady, you see anything about this mission we should know about?
I don't see much. Or rather, I see too much. So many realities converging.
Does Lady Hellbender ever stand us up?
Only in a few versions. Usually when Star Guy does a bad speech. Oh, and also in one version where he grabs her butt.
Zen Uberi. You wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? Really?
Oh, cute.
She wanted
That's
to
from
know if you'd give
Maclu,
her
right?
your bomb recipe.
Better not make toxic
So group
spores
praised
like
your
those
skills
big
at
ones in the
length
forest.
captivity.
You don't got to apologize, bud.
Nice
Look,
move there,
you can
Drax.
get my bomb recipe.
If I put my weight
for
on
it.
my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly. Weight distribution is crucial, especially with melee weapons.
Morgoth's breath, you are correct!
Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
One day, we'll find the right language package.
Sir Groot, I gotta say, I don't know what you told the Katati Guardians at the cave entrance, but they were very cooperative when I came back with the villagers.
Wow! Okay!
Woo! Harsh words! Now I understand the fear in their branches. Spook them good.
Alright, here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back! Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocket, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels. while the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Let's find a place to park.
Look at those boys. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they can hear us. Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding.
We are sneaking.
Because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of a nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky. Move! That one's toast. Back one.
Taking fire.
Gotta say, Hellbender's army is pretty impressive!
Tribes is fighting with us, not against us. We got a piece of that guy.
We must make the most of this diversion!
And hope we find Warlock fast or in time!
Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks. Spaceships, monsters, maybe the entire galaxy at stake.
We got this, Peter! Or we die trying! Kill confirmed.
Gamers report. Stop getting hit, and there won't be no damage.
Yeah! Gotcha!
Direct hit!
Yeah! Cheap shot! Now this is a proper dogfight!
Careful!
Ha! Nice one, Quill! stop getting hit and there won't be no damage.
There's more where that came from.
My blades are useless out here, Peter Quill!
Working on it, big guy. Got a piece of that guy.
Direct hit!
That one's toast. Now this is a proper dogfight.
That's a hit!
Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Kill him or toss him. We gotta get through there.
Gotcha!
Tag them!
I used to dream about space battles like this.
And we're in!
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's showing gold, but in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar.
Tell them that!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
What would I do without you, Rocket?
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again.
Yeah, bro. Pretty sure they know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop and grunt.
Pulverize them! Really missing my tubes right now, Rocket.
We get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one.
These deluded souls do not know when to quit! Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
How is she staying astride Boom without a saddle?
Watch it, Drax!
Another cultist!
There's a lot more where he came from!
Hold fast!
Deadliest woman in... These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
We had such a warm reception last time!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket.
We get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one.
I have slain the believer!
Throw that, Drax! Keep the breathing room, dude!
He is weakened! Attack! These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Hey, Scutheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
That's right, we brought the fireworks. Get the floor out of here.
How close are we?
Not close, which is why we need to keep moving.
Yeah! They called in the creep elite!
At least they brought the elevator for us.
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one.
Slice and dice!
Whoa!
body!
Tell them later, after they're dead!
I
totally understand
Is
violence!
that what they call us, uglies fixing up his crew?
can't do that without a head.
This flatnard's sucking up all my shots!
Gotta cut that flyer's connection to his friend!
That's not... Point us to the ritual chamber?
Yes, so we can disrupt it!
I'm sending a big guys!
Right with you, big guy!
These space crates are unstable! This has got my name on it!
Get on the road! He's fucking up his cave!
That's not good! Stop him! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag! Draw the floaters, healing the rest of them!
You can't do that without a head!
Chop chop, Gamora!
Boss lady better not see our ship!
My shit! Wait a second. Did you say our? Cut him down, Groot!
We should switch to the hard stuff!
Take down the flyer! He's healing the rest!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face! Watch him! He's healing his buddies!
Underutilized! Do not let the flying one mend his team!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's rip him a new one!
This one mocks our every effort!
Stop him short, Groot!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
So he gets to just go around healing his pals!
Guys! That one's mending the rest!
Well, that's not fair!
These space crates are unstable!
Maybe we should stand next to them then!
We've got to apply more pressure!
Holy moly, he's fully loaded! Take him out!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
How was she staying astride boom without a saddle?
What is next, Peter Quill?
Ain't nothing getting through!
Let's see those branches! Wreck 'em, Drax!
Perish! What's next, Peter? Look out! On the way!
Wildcat's amping up his buddies!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Now is our chance! The Sorcerer Priest is swaying!
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one! This wallet sponge needs to be seeing stars!
It's all you, Gamora! All you, here for the fulfillment!
That's right! We brought the fireworks!
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them! Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
How is she staying astride Foom without a
Listen,
saddle?
Groot! Get in here! Drax, Groot thinks you should have saved your hunt marker for this place.
There is no need. We conquered the unconquerable Foom. We have rendered ourselves invincible.
Is this really the most efficient path?
Not even close.
Let me guess. This is the only one where we have a chance to survive?
What? You can see the timelines too?
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
Warlock hates Magus. He already evicted the thing once.
Maybe they made up. You booted me and Groot, but here we are.
I did not. You left.
My point stands.
No. If Magus had turned Warlock, he would have been here to greet us.
Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. I'll meet you people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh, say hi for me.
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Is there an official shirt, Taylor?
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here.
These people fight without fear. They have fully embraced the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Hey, we can get through here. You coming, Quill?
How would you restrain one as powerful as the Warlock?
I'd start with a gag.
Door's flarked.
Scud. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
Are they still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't!
Take heed!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
The fabric inhibits their potential!
We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Lady Hellbender may have an opinion on that. Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crushed half the Armada by now?
Belief in the Matriarch could not save this one!
Good! Because there's a lot more where he came from!
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
Not yet!
Broke another cultist!
These deluded souls do not fear Quill! Unleash me onto these fools!
Don't sweat it! You didn't stand a chance! This faith-filled fanatic, we made another mess!
Groot's right! They started it!
It's a big cult. They've gotta have janitors.
I'm tempted to trash this whole landing base so they can't bring in reinforcements.
There's no time. We've got to get to that ritual.
I'm more worried about what's in front of us than what might land behind us.
Oh, good. Here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boys.
I do not believe these people are janitors.
Crack! Toss it! Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to! Cracker's working
Rub it out of big guy!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time.
Maybe there's a giant closet on the ship somewhere. At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
I believe the insect is quite capable as a pilot. Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside.
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here.
Police didn't shield them from that.
These fanatics only understand violence.
We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Let's cross the finish line before we start dividing the spoils.
Another crazy cultist dealt
Are
with.
there
Is that
none
what they
left to
call a
fight?
spiritual experience? You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it. Soon Lady Hellbender will dismantle this vessel, piece by burning piece.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
You put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
This place brings back troubling memories.
Groot wants to know if you're gonna go all weirdo again.
No. Thanks to all of you, I have seen through Magus's lies and no longer feel the weight of the promise.
Kinda hoping Warlock will free himself and save us some of the legwork.
Come all this way to let some magic cave vagrant steal our kill.
He cannot succeed alone, and neither can we. I would love to see the terror on our enemies' faces as Fin Fang Foom swoops in to devour them.
They probably look a lot like we did.
Nonsense. We're smiling the entire time.
Nope, just you.
I swear I will never set foot in a church after this.
Come on, you ain't never been in a church.
Yes, I have.
Is this really the safest route?
Stark, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now! Quill, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels! Just plant those feet in the ground, buddy! You can do this!
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's you working turbines!
That hurt! Seek cover, Peter Quill! Your feeble body cannot overpower such tremendous gusts!
We ain't going out like this!
Just get behind something!
Come stand in front of me! Suddenly I feel like I'm back on Seknar!
At least it's not raining!
Don't jinx it! This sucks!
You mean it blows?
Yeah, that too!
Did you guys get the radioactive plasma purge or the wind thing this time?
The wind thing!
Oh, good!
They turned the song just to hold us back!
Bastard scat bastards!
Break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Italian 31!
What are you doing up there?
Tactical analysis or something!
Time works in unfathomable ways!
That it does.
Scott!
Great. Now what? Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options. And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on. Okay, go, go, go. See? Nothing to it. Yep. Signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Come, test your mettle.
Send it their way, Drax. I hope Walmart has a solid life insurance policy.
The space battle is frenzy.
Kinda wish we were in the thick of it. Lots of explosives out here.
Too bad the hull is so armored.
Quill's killing loopy cops now. Music to my ears. How are we holding up? We're good, but my trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
Be careful! They can try to box us in!
Let it try! I'll shoot them all!
What's next, Peter?
Hold them down, Groot!
Been too long since I blew something up! You owe me one, Quill!
Not going into the light this time, little buddy!
You made me do it, you nut job space cop!
Exactly! Missile!
Oh man, look at that turrets!
Focus on the ground troops rockets!
My feelings!
It is best to avoid the levitating pods, Peter Quill.
Man, the entire galaxy showed up for this brawl!
That is certainly an exaggeration.
Bombs won't do Scott!
Rip them off, Drax! Tasty! The space battle is frenzied!
Kinda wish we were in the thick of it!
Scramble, Drax!
Eat this! Finally! Sick of those dastard mines!
The surgeon's worried! They sent Nova after us!
Gotta be getting close!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening! This won't hurt! Much!
We are still a great distance from the church's altar!
Might find a shortcut soon!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Rocket! How much time do we have?
Not enough! Be careful! They could try to box us in!
I'm keeping an eye on the walls! At least we got past the fan hit!
Oh yeah! That section blew! That's what you get, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it!
Scuffle stompers!
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on. Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, Fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that. Man, I'd love to confiscate this ship. Sure, she's a fixer-upper, but it'd be worth it.
That's one hell of a paint job.
Justice is sweet!
Heads up! We've got new friends!
We have likely half the galaxy's population.
Kirk got him first! Nothing we can do about it!
They keep throwing troops at us!
They cannot stop us, not now!
Don't mess with Earth!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on!
All right, let's keep moving.
You think Lady H is gonna turn on us once this is all done?
Whoa! Monster down! Holy smuck! Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Just hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
Are we sure they can't turn off the gravity out here?
They'll figure out where we are eventually! Promise me you'll stay down, soldier!
I hope Worldline has a solid life insurance policy.
We have likely half the galaxy's population.
Kirk got him first! Nothing we can do about it!
They keep throwing troops at us!
Means we're close, right?
I am happy to be here fighting alongside all of you.
Right back at you, muscle!
That's how it's done.
What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh! That ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. Ain't no space worms. All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Come! Bring us a real challenge! You are boring, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What are you doing, man? We don't want more of them to slow us down. Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice?
I'll take care of it.
Even if it means...
I'll take care of it.
One time, I spent several rotations on the outside of a ship, stalking a well-protected target. Finally, she decided she had too many guards, so I pulled her out of the porthole. I wonder if she's still floating out there somewhere.
Thanks, bud. Mantis, Groot wants to know if we're winning so far.
Okay, you're still alive!
I guess that's a maybe.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender. Now, just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay?
Good!
Fists have
There's a lot
wound
more where he came from.
Don't warn them, beat them!
Will just got nuked! Hilarious! Next time,
runner, man!
The flyer's killing the others!
What are you waiting for?
Better than a cut! The
Thanks,
fire's
crew.
keeping up his crew!
Boost me next!
Newsflash! Sucks in here, too!
Can we go back outside now?
Ugh! This guy barely feels it!
Light him up, Rocket! Raker had to know we'd chase it here, right?
I don't think he gives a shit. The guy has an ego bigger than this whole ship.
Peter got hit? Shocking!
Anybody keeping a kill score? I gotta be up in the thousands by now.
Throw that, Drax!
My records say countless!
Watch it, Drax!
I will rip sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, by that child!
Make sure you're carried in the right direction. Some that weirdos deserve it.
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's sever his ties that bind! We can never let something like this happen again!
That was the job we're over for. We're the... Can someone help out the old friend? We ought to get on Flatface. He's bending his
Well,
teeth.
that's not fair! Hey, Kite! Newsflash! Sucks in here, too! Making short work of these cultist creeps!
This has got my name on it! Are we sure it's not faster to go through Sacrosanct?
No thanks!
There's too
I'm already
many.
gonna need the... Oh, crap! What is this place?
Sagas dies this day! It has nowhere left to run!
Stay put! I'm coming!
What are these lights obscuring my vision?
Right with you, big guy!
Josh, you shall be in return! I apologize for my...
Guys, it's not too late to surrender!
We will not surrender.
Us, him! Just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay?
Anybody feel bad doing these jokes? Because I don't.
Way to take him to church, man!
Are we sure it's not faster to go through Sacrosanct?
No thanks! I'm already gonna need therapy after what we saw in there!
Don't hit that boosted one or we'll get bombarded!
We gotta get rid of the floaters! The blockhead can't be up his buddies!
Let's sever his ties that don't get hit by the enhanced one!
Somebody swat that fly! Raker had to know we'd chase him here, right?
He underestimates us! It will be a fatal mistake! This foe will not break so easily!
Lob it at him, big guy!
Ready!
He is free of his madness now!
Don't be sad. Keep punching their scudding lights out. Get on the flyer. He's healing his team.
The Flying One weaves a spell!
All the more reason to kill him first!
What is this place?
Some kind of maintenance hub? Gotta go out the other side.
Bruce, do your thing! Smash him up, Drax!
The hovering shaman is blessing his flock!
Yeah, the sooner that guy's down, the better!
Newsflash! Sucks in here, too!
The price of their defeat makes no difference!
Put down another fanatic!
These delude souls do not know when to quit!
That priest is pumping faith into the others!
Well, that's not fair!
Beware! That warrior will punish us if we attack!
And we don't need any more problems!
Raker had to know we'd chase him here, right?
With all the faith beams pointing the way, we must be ready for anything! What's next, Peter? Look! The elite one's mending his allies!
Well, that's not fair! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's, need support!
Oh, crap!
The wizard gives them power! Meet your maker!
Move away like this!
Magus dies this day! It has nowhere left to run!
Oh, I don't think this thing's running! Probably should have asked if anybody was down here before sliding in.
At least we got thank me later!
Hey, the flying creep's healing him up!
Well, that's not fair!
Scud and shirt medic is really complicating things!
Putting him away first will make things much easier. Like a hot knife! We can never let something like this happen again!
Well, no, we're gonna live up to our name!
I want to check on that, Peter!
I got all these toys I'm just dying to use!
My great strength goes underutilized!
Rocket! Blast him!
This one just heats ammo! I will rip Sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Make sure you're tearing in the right direction!
Cut to pieces! Looks like his defensive line breaches down! Let's run him for good! He's boosting his squad!
The ecclesiastic must be thwarted post-haste!
Look! They surrendered!
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. Do not see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true. Come! Bring us a real challenge for boring the Guardians of the Galaxy!
What are you doing, man? We don't want more of them to slow us down.
The Catathian battle rage will drive us forward with renewed vigor.
Okay, here we go. These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No, we will be their Terminators.
Special delivery from Lady H, I guess.
Nonsense! She does not waste her time with gifts!
Wonder where these Robo-Goons were headed before they crashed.
It does not matter! Their time is now!
Things pretty tough for an old machine.
The solution is simple! We must take it out first!
Peter!
Catathian berserkers once set themselves on fire to intimidate their enemies!
That is so messed up, but so awesome! Chop him, Gamora! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain! Ugh, they suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah? Well, I like watching them burn. I hope this goes as well as the old Sakaar rescue gig.
The target was ritually sacrificed and then eaten by the client.
And it was delicious, too. We got a free meal and we got paid.
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom.
We did that, not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better judgment?
That's because you guys have terrible judgment. You should just listen to me, always, without question.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Justice is swift!
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
just so...
Metal?
Yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Quill.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done. Ah! Careful, it's still hot. Gotta get through this. Gamora,
I
could
got
you,
this. Cutting right up.
Back into a hole. Great!
Like holes.
giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
It's running on faith energy, right? That comes from people.
Rush him, Drax!
We are with you,
I see it!
There goes the arm!
Send it their way, Drax!
They're trying to stall us! We need to get back out there!
Hard to stall with 200 rounds in your guts! Whoa! Musclehead's in trouble! We're barely scratching the big thing's tank!
The solution is simple. We must take
Throw
him out
that,
first.
Drax! I was hoping we get a breather in here.
Take a deep breath between kills. Find the rhythm. Finally, help them return your device.
Get some breathing right, Groot!
Is now really the time?
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours! Seems like Boom has forgiven us already!
The beast recognizes fellow Apex predators.
Stick it to him, Groot!
How is he still standing? I wonder if Mantis could make me some of those arm razors for close quarter brawls like this.
Check them out, yeah! Where do I sign up for a pair?
Hey, Quill! Want to see some fireworks?
Grab and pull, Groot!
Gladly.
Oh, wow! Remind me not to piss off Groot! I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
I am trying to destroy. I will not be trapped in here.
Never try to ambush a Catathian!
Seems like Boom has forgiven us already!
The beast recognizes fellow Apex predators.
I'd rather be fragging these flarkers from the Milano!
Are you kidding? You carry more firepower than the whole ship!
You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way. Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
Leave this to me! If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join us.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills, at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yes.
No.
Need a quill. Groot.
Yeah, are you kidding? She's awesome. Mean, but awesome.
Groot's a no. So that's 3 no's and 2 wrong answers. The no's
A
win.
fair vote. I will concede. Sotra Jutukluk, Heldagor Morgath, Soltas Flandergath.
Sorry, people, but I gotta...
This is a legendary moment. Rhapsodists will sing of this generations from now. When the Guardians of the Galaxy and Lady Hellbender...
I warned you, couldn't hold it in.
That will make an interesting verse for the song.
Heads up!
Well played, Lady Hellbender!
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Raker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we will see you in Tath. Correction. I will see you in Tath. The rest of you will see whatever heathen paradises you believe in. But I will ask if there is room for mine.
What? Where are you going, Quill?
Just following my gut on something.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender will join us in our tribal battle against the Magus.
Something tells me she's got her hands full.
They are large hands. Strong hands.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a good question. Now where the flark is he going?
It's called scouting, okay?
It's a shame Lady Hellbender didn't have this kind of army to back us during the Galactic War.
Building her legacy. We are fortunate to have her now.
Yeah, let's stay on her good side.
What?
Bug, you need to be extra careful in the part with all the really big robots.
Who is Bug?
Oh, that's right. You haven't met Bug in this one. That's a shame. He's really fun.
One time, I spent several rotations on the outside of a ship, stalking a well-protected target. Finally, she decided she had too many guards.
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da. Spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say privet, my pops.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Nerd, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him. I'm glad they're here, fighting on our side, but I hate seeing them monsters used as weapons. And I happen to be an expert on that.
They fight for for their queen.
That don't make it right.
We should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
Any one of you could stand alongside the greatest of my people in battle.
That's nice to hear.
You would likely die first, but you would be remembered for your efforts.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We will stomp on his toes.
I've only got one of his arms. I'm dying to complete my collection.
Yeah, well, he spanked us the last time we took him on. And the time before that.
Has he taken down a frickin'
Wait. Something...
What's that?
Move! Move!
Can't talk! Make it!
Not again! We're about to go splat out here!
Not this time, you didn't! Be careful on the slide!
Wait, what? Clark! Root! Light us up! Root!
Give him a minute! He just flew through space! Clark!
Your bed, Captain!
Which bits?
All of them!
I don't like this!
Aha! Exhilarating!
Of course you think it's fun!
Watch out for debris!
It is a good thing my skin is so resistant!
Hope I don't tear my pants!
Only suckers wear pants!
This better lead somewhere solid!
Don't fall off the edge! Don't fall off the edge!
Acknowledge my velocity!
Woo! That happened!
Yes, it did!
Whoa! The tracker signal is way stronger in here. We're getting close.
Something tells me Raker's cronies won't make this easy.
Neither will we.
We're here for Adam Warlock. Scream to us and we'll let you go.
They ain't listening.
If we don't stop Magus this time, it's all over!
Magus will regret its trespass! These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
How would we even know if the fulfillment has begun?
They would not try to stop us had they already won! Wake up! You are being deceived!
It's pointless! They won't hear you!
Guys! I'm gonna need somebody to recover the butt tracker from Warlock!
Not it! Now's your chance, Gamora!
We are lucky that Mantis can read the future!
Mantis would make a great guardian! Just saying!
Out the way, Rocket!
Boom! Sunk that occultist!
Our opponents do not hold back!
Their god fears us! They have something to prove! Do we trust Lady H not to stab us in the back?
No way! She even gave me back my music! Are we sure this is the way to Warlock?
Trust in the tracker! This is the right way!
Last time someone got stabbed!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools! For combatants, Peter Quill, will you attempt to reason with them as well?
Don't worry. Just put him down.
Ready!
Is Nikki really down here somewhere?
No idea on the kid, but Warlock is.
Are we late for the fulfillment again? Anything feel different?
Pretty sure Magus is gonna devour our souls. We'd probably feel that.
Let's keep pushing. The signal's pinging from deep... in the mines.
Mantis, how's our timeline looking?
Gamora, hey! Glad to hear your voice. Alive and not dead.
Okay, lesson learned. Not gonna check in with her again.
Yeah, you really don't want to get distracted in there.
Rocket, you sure Warlock is in here somewhere?
Unless he ditched the tracker, yeah.
I don't think he'd do that if he found it. He'd know we're on our way.
He says he wishes his people could have lived to see him save everything. Hey, maybe they would have helped.
Can you imagine that? A Groot army.
My fur is standing on end. There's way more power here than there was at the Cortex. Root feels it too. Bad energy.
Bad mojo.
It is a shame Lady Hellbender did not send some of her guards with us.
I wouldn't risk it. Remember, we shot some of their friends.
They shot at us too.
Exactly.
You ever heard of the Phlegron effect? One tiny, pointless Phlegron twitches an antenna and ultimately causes global chaos. Or, you take one little shot at a goose sack and soon you're boots deep in a death cult at the end of the Flarkin world.
Someone should stomp on these Phlegrons before they can do such damage.
Hard to believe this whole church sprung up from a bunch of miners.
Wish they'd stuck to digging.
Root! Hog tie time! Drax, toss it!
They fight with renewed vigor!
They don't want to disappoint Monster Daddy! Gamora, slice him up! Think he's really down here somewhere?
Kyle! Are you present? She does not seem to be here, Peter Quill!
Hard to believe these tunnels used to be filled with miners instead of freaks.
I bet most of these freaks used to be miners.
I just want to consume your souls!
It's pointless! They won't hear you!
Somebody's still digging down here!
I'm betting they use these precious metals for the Faith Tech. The Grand Unifier's golden pajamas don't come cheap.
My great strength goes underutilized!
This
We
got
must
my
strike the
name
large
on
one
it!
with more force!
Wish we had a way to take some of this ore with us.
Ain't nobody trading that scut once the church is gone. Too risky.
Beware!
Watch the sidelines! Lots of nooks and crannies in here!
Howard! Face
It's a breathing room, Brute!
How would we even know the fulfillment has begun?
Pretty sure Magus is gonna devour our souls. We probably feel that. Is it me or are we barely touching this thing?
What's next, Peter?
Ooh! Let's get him, Brute!
On it! Oh, I hope that felt as bad as it looked!
Wake up! You are being deceived!
It's pointless! They won't hear you!
That's one big, bad, scut robot! Yo!
Brute! All hands on deck! Is Nicky really Guys, huddle up!
What a bunch of losers! Me and Groot, we win this in our sleep.
Thanos used to time me in fights like this just to make it interesting.
They are no match for these blades, Peter Quill.
All right, listen. This isn't our first rodeo, guys. Problem is, if we play it cocky, one little mistake is gonna bring us down. So let's get back out there, give this fight complete dedication, and make them scream. Who's with me? Die, thieves!
Let's do this!
Let me in!
Keep an eye out for ambushes.
They ain't slipping past me!
This is gonna be our last chance to take down Magus! All or nothing!
I guess we'll regret this.
Lost requirement in open space. You're attacked unprovoked. You have the right to claim the battle spoils.
We have definitely provoked them.
They provoked us first. Lots of times.
Are we late for the fulfillment again? Anything feel different?
I ain't seen nothing but crazy Clark narcs charging into God. They grabbed the lump.
This is looking less and less like a warlock prison.
Trust in the tracker. This is the right way.
Our opponents do not hold back.
Ain't nothing more invigorating than putting down some
Right, I see it!
you bags.
Well done, you two! A tactfully executed maneuver! My knuckles failed to crack his metallic carapace!
If we don't stop Magus this time, it's all over!
We were born for this. It's right there in our team name.
Man, are we even putting a dent in the sky?
Thanks, Fruit.
The robot is weak!
Great idea, bud. If we pull this off, we should come back here and fill up our cargo hold.
Sell the ore on the black market? Payment for a job well done?
Seems fair to me.
And wait to chew out Goldilocks for getting his butt kicked back on Nowhere.
It is unwise to insult your brothers in battle.
Since when? You gave me and Gamora endless scut back on Seknar.
That is true.
Well, we ain't making that jump.
Peter's got this.
He does?
Peter Quill possesses the magical weapons.
Oh, I just had a great idea on how to keep Raker distracted.
Here we go.
Drax, think you can fake a heart attack?
No. Your safety inspectors, present your documents and we will judge their accuracy.
Safety inspector! Blam! You failed!
Hellbender can trap us in here! Garnet, one arrow!
She knows how hard we are to kill. She wouldn't risk it.
Blam! You have failed your safety inspection.
They're dead, Drax.
Correct.
Good question. Once we're staring down the ritual again, what do we do different this time?
Relentless and excessive violence.
Perfect answer. You know what to do, Quill. Hard to believe that this all started with a bunch of miners getting sick.
If that hadn't happened, Raker would still be mining rocks.
I want to live in that timeline.
No, you don't. It's even worse than this one.
This old workbench is kind of crusty, but I do some of my best work with crusty tools.
All right, Rocket, let's prep for the big game.
Let's do it smart. This may be the last chance we get. I could really use a flarkin' drink right now.
Okay, I think I'm ready to end this.
You and me both.
What if Raker and his forces are perceived as martyrs?
By who? Any church member has already accepted the promise. You may have a point, though. Cults don't just go away. Thanos still has worshippers.
What the?
Hey, look, they get the Adam Warlock channel all the way out here.
Speaking of Goldilocks, he should be right on the other side of that giant murder bot army.
You've gotta be kidding.
They've got it locked down with a faith shield. Think we can unplug it like we did on Nowhere?
It's worth a shot.
Aggression by the Universal Church of Truth
Cannot be tolerated.
lethal force has been authorized.
Surrender will not be considered.
Holy Scott, they came back.
Of course they did. Give him hell, World Mind!
Guardians of the Galaxy, it is
Imperative
imperative
that you evacuate this vessel
before we fire upon it.
Hold that thought. Adam Warlock's on this ship.
Incorrect. Adam Warlock
perished in the Galactic War.
He's here. Alive. He is still alive, right?
The Church abducted the Golden God. We intend to free him.
You said it yourself. Adam Warlock is the only one with the potential to stop this.
Very well. We will focus
On reducing support forces.
for now. Act with haste,
Guardians.
We, hit a little bit of a roadblock.
Step forward
And witness the full destructive potential.
of the Nova Force.
Oh, yes! Flark, yeah.
Holy crap! World Mind is a powerful magician.
Nova Corps sure knows how to light things up!
They wield such awesome power! Will the World Mind keep their word?
They came back, didn't they? They trust us! Keep the breathing room, Groot! All the King's horses, am I right?
We kicked the fucking robot!
We got stuck with the leftovers!
Let's finish them quickly! The fulfillment won't wait for us!
Is the Warlock close now?
Yeah, the tracker says he's just up ahead.
That giant power tool was so mean!
We kicked the fucking robot! Put them down fast! Don't let them regroup!
I will not hold back!
Or in direct violation of
Galactic law.
Please, remind me to never piss off Nova Corps. Correction, remind me to stop pissing off Nova Corps.
It came from outer space and died there, too!
Glad it's down, but you're still a dork.
gold cheeks. Make sure you grab on good. The drone, not the cheeks.
Grand Unifier.
Everyone down!
Finally come to confront the captive? Castigate him for how far he's fallen?
Shut your mouth for once!
Clear shot. Don't! We can't risk a fight from up here.
You show up on the very eve of our ascension. To what? Take everything from us once again?
Me? Tell me what I ever took.
My faith! And not just mine! You abandoned your flock. The very church you helped me build. You let us believe our God was dead, and with you, any hope of restoring those we lost.
I thought that...
You promised me, my son!
I promised only partnership. You sought subjugation. My mistakes were many, but your mania is not among them.
Enough! Enough of this! The true divine vessel awaits. You're nothing but a husk. A faded shadow. But even you will feel the light.
Hear me. Halt this horror! Raker! Guardians, breach my bindings. Even now, Raker readies his restoration ritual.
Rocket, can you bust him out?
If I gotta...
Let me guess. Raker's power proved more pernicious than predicted?
There's little point pondering possibilities past, daughter of Thanos. Soon feverous faith will flood Raker's fledgling and feed the fiend within.
Not gonna happen. We're gonna shut it down together. Right?
Right.
Okay, let's go, people.
Come! Time dwindles as we dawdle.
I could put him back up there.
Don't tempt me.
If Magus finds physical form, its insatiable cravings will consume all of creation.
Unless you eat Magus first.
A severe simplification. We must excise the entity gripping the girl.
But how much of Nikki will remain?
If her light lives, it lingers lost, dissolving in a dream discarded.
A pleasant dream. Magus camped out in your head for way longer than Nikki, and you seem mostly okay.
I am half empty, haunted, harrowed by the abject absence of its venomous voice. I loathe and long for its cold comfort. But yes, I am mostly okay.
You don't know my kid. She's strong.
Like Kamaria.
Like Nebula.
Like my X-7200 quantum disintegration.
Your fervent faith in your friend is infectious, but I fear you implore the impossible.
Well, end of the world here, remember?
Hurry, go!
Rejoice! You made it just in time for the miracle.
Grand Unifier, I trust you can hold them to bear witness?
Easily.
Peter! We can save her! Can you hear me? She needs your... You're almost there. Focus on me, Peter. Focus on my voice. You have to find me. You can still save her. Peter! Over here, Peter! Follow my voice. She needs your help. Come to me. Come to me! It's the only one...
Dad! Come on, get up! We don't have much time. We need to get everything ready. Mom will be home soon. Come on, get up!
Nikki, what?